Hey everybody, it's John here. I got something really awesome to show you today. I was at Acura Pickering. Shout out to the fine folks at Acura Pickering this morning. I'm having my car serviced, and they gave me something to drive for the day. And I just want to give you a little bit of a closer look. Right here behind me is the 2022 Acura MDX, and this is the Tech model. So let's go in. We're going to take a closer look. So I have a previous model MDX, a couple of years older than this one, but this is the first chance I've had to actually drive the brand new one. So you can see when you get in, it's quite different. It's got Acura's signature large touch, not a touchscreen. Sorry, I should mention that it's not a touchscreen, which is nice if you don't like fingerprints. It's all controlled by this little touchpad controller. That took a second to get used to, but I think once you get it, you'll find it very intuitive. You've also got wireless charging right here, and pay attention to this. This is one of my favorite things about this car. If you notice the gear shifter, there isn't one. It's just a drive button, a series of buttons, park, reverse, neutral, drive. They used to have that down here in some of the older models. Now they've moved it, but what they've done is they put the charger here. And if you're like me and you like to maybe lean on the armrest and have something to put your hand on, that is going to save you a lot of frustration. And I absolutely love that feature. So this is the Tech model, as I said. This has a third row of seats. The Tech model gives you the power liftgate. It's actually got front and rear parking sensors and these beautiful 20-inch rims. Now, I recently noticed that there's a button over here on the wall, and I pushed that button, and I wasn't sure what it does, but now I found out. So just take a look here. Watch what this does. So as you walk away from the car, the sensor will sense that you're not near the car anymore, and it will automatically close the liftgate. That is a very, very handy feature. One button tilt and slide, so that makes it easier to get into the back seat. Now the front passenger has lots of conveniences. So there's power seat with four-way, looks like four-way lumbar support, and of course I think it's an 8-way power seat over there. Memory seat for the passenger as well, not just the driver. This one has the ELS audio system. The first thing I noticed was this trim, and this trim piece is almost like, it's hard to see in this light, but it's almost like a rose gold. I think it's beautiful, and I think they did a really, really good job with the interior. There's a power outlet right there, and this, when you pop that up, you've got what looks like a USB-C or a lightning connection, and a USB. And of course your center stack. Now this screen can display anything from your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, to navigation, or a combination of all of those things. So heading back inside the car into the driver's seat, which of course is going to be your favorite place to hang out, you'll notice that the drive mode right now on the left gauge is set to normal. So the way you adjust that is right here. There's a button that says the dynamic mode, and when you push that button, you will actually see it on your main screen here. So you've got snow, you've got comfort, you've got normal and sport, which of course is my favorite, and the gauges glow red, which is something that I like as well. Great little design touches here as well. Everything is very intuitive, everything's in a great spot. The screen, which still has the plastic on it, I'm tempted to take that off, but the screen is very bright. And another thing is the panoramic roof, which I think is the first time that an MDX has had a full panoramic moonroof like this. So that's another thing. These seats are very, very comfortable. I think anybody who drives this, or even as a passenger, would be very, very happy with this car. Everything I'm doing, by the way, is hands-free, by the way, just so you know. I don't have my phone in my hand. Everything is, I've got my phone mounted to a gimbal, which is sitting here in the phone cradle. So everything I'm doing is hands-free right now on this drive. So my MDX is slightly older than this one, has a bigger engine, a little bit more power, but it also feels a little bit heavier. It may or may not be heavier, I'm not sure, but it feels a little bit heavier. It also feels a little bit stiffer, but it also could just be the wheels and tires that I've got on the car as well. I really like this soft, kind of firm ride, but if I put it in sport mode, I would kind of expect it to be just a little bit stiffer. but that's just about personal preference. But otherwise, really good driving impressions. That's about it for me on the 2022 Acura MDX. Thank you very much to Acura Pickering for letting me take this out for a spin today. If you have any questions or if you need to get a hold of me, my contact info is down in the comments section. Thanks again for watching, and I'll be back with another review soon. Have a good one, everybody.